Okay, I'm gonna try to do this recording without writing it out and while I'm walking, doing my nightly walk. So let's see how it goes. So I want to talk about whatever the hell just happened to me last week into this week. Kind of like a life update. Yeah, it's a life update. So I have to back up in my head now. We're looking at last week now, so I have to recollect what was happening. So I was feeling really bad, and I'm kind of feeling it now too. I kind of want to make a video about how I need to take and listen to my own advice, but it's hard. It's not, you can't just this stuff takes time. You know what you're supposed to do, and in the moment it can help, but that doesn't necessarily mean you immediately know how to use it like a master. And it is very helpful for me as I'm feeling stuck to be like, remember what you said to yourself. Remember what you said to yourself. Like, let's do little things that make you feel like you're having progress, and you'll feel better. So, because of that, then I went on a walk after work to just feel better, just do something to get myself away from the issue, or what I believe is the issue, which is my current job title and position of a 9-to-5. I'm just going to call it that for now. We're not going to go into the details of me feeling guilty about feeling bad about my particular job, because it's a cool job, but still. I'm in a 9-to-5, so let's move from that. I go for a walk, and I start to I watch a video or something. I don't even remember exactly what I did, but I did stuff that was small to make me feel better. And I've been wanting to text this production designer, reference to video 2, I believe it is, journal entry number 2, the stuck one. And I've been wanting to text Mr. Production Designer for, since, I think I did text him actually in the end of September. And so I texted him again this night after getting myself in a good headspace. I was like, I want to text him, but I want to be in a good headspace when I do. And it was a very simple, hey, I'm just checking in. How did the show go? That I was actually had the opportunity to work on. It was ending in October. And he immediately responds to me and says, oh, it was great. We just wrapped up last week. Also, the whole team is moving, basically to the East Coast, very close to where I am, to the point of he was like, do you want me to give them your resume? And I said, absolutely, yes. No questions asked. Yes. And it was just that fast. And that's how this work goes. Any of this film work, any of this freelance work, it's gonna be fast. And there's no details whatsoever. And that is what is so hilarious to me, actually, is that I am a type A person. I want to plan every little detail in advance as much as possible. And you're telling me that there's this job opportunity that I could take in my area that starts next month, November. We don't know. Is it the 1st of November? Is it the 30th of November? I don't know. He doesn't know. All I know is the job title, and that I believe it's a film, and I don't even know where in the specific state that he told me it's located. So I can pretend the furthest route and still have a terrible commute, but I can do it. So basically I'm sitting here kind of waiting for more information. I sent him my resume, I sent him my portfolio, and I can't tell you how uncomfortable this is for someone like me. However, I did ask for this, didn't I? I've been asking for a change. I've been asking not to sit at a desk for 8 hours a day, more than that, really, and to do something different. And to do something like this, to do something that I have been interested in my entire life and thought was not possible. To be on a film set. Like that. Like, are you kidding me? And yeah, I'm a little hesitant to make this video without having the answers yet, and to share this with everyone without having the answers, but I realize it doesn't matter. I don't need the answers for this video and for my point to get across, because my point is how fast an opportunity and a door can open up for you, whether it's like going to come to fruition or not. This can happen. And that was kind of my point of my second journal entry too. But this, I wanted to give this as, okay, here it is again. A very similar opportunity, but actually better because it's in my area. And being presented to me again, like what, that's weird. The same exact job position through the same guy, like it's strange. I'm getting this other opportunity, though I did say, I am going to get this again. And my professor was worried. My professor who made this connection for me, he was like, he's been in the loop. And he's like, Emily, what if that was your chance to go to LA? Like, what if that was your chance? I'm like, it's okay. It will happen again. That happened so easily. It can happen again. And it's happening again. And it's in my area, or at least closer to my area. I hope it's in my area. Oh my gosh. But the big thing is that I want to note, besides that this opportunity has come up again, is that I can feel like a stronger attraction to this opportunity. That it's more meant to be mine just because it's appeared for the second time. And yo, why are there so many cars, dog? Like, no one drives around here that much when I'm walking like this at this time of night. What the hell? But I feel like a stronger attraction to it. Maybe because it seems like that too good to be true thing. And not in a bad way. Like, oh wow, this is all falling into place. This is solving half of the problems that I was having that came with LA and why I couldn't go to LA. And because it's happening again, and because I'm being so severely, like, okay, wait, 2 points. I'm being so severely tested with this, I can tell, because I can't plan anything ahead. I don't have the answers. I don't have all of the details or the information. I really feel myself just free falling into this and being like, all right, just trust it. I don't know what's about to happen. I just have to trust whatever is about to happen. I have to trust if it doesn't work out. I have to trust if it does. What are all the things that come with it? What are all the hardships that are going to come with it, possibly? To my poor little anxious brain. I immediately think like, oh my God, where is it located? How much are they going to pay me? And I'm really not actually worried about how much they're going to pay me. I really am looking at it as more like an educational experience. But yeah, where is it located? Do I have to move? Do I have to like crack into my savings and get an apartment? Like, what's going to happen here? I don't have the answers to these questions. When is it even going to start? When is the job going to start? How much time am I going to have to figure out these things? And I just have to shut up and trust that it's gonna work, because in the meantime, as I'm sitting here waiting for information, I'm just burning off energy and freaking out. I need to all I can do really is sit here and just let the information come to me when it's ready, and I will have to make my decision then. There is literally nothing else I can do. There is nothing else I can do but chill out. And that's so hard, right? That's like, my life could change in a week to a month to whatever. Either way, my life is changing if this happens. And also either way, my life has changed. If I don't get it, my life has changed still, because I decided to tell my boss what's going on. And I realized I have to tell her at this point, since this has happened for a second time, and since a big portion of why I couldn't do the first time was because it was such a fast pace. I couldn't even give her 2 weeks. So I'm like, I have to tell her this ASAP and not worry that I got the job or not. I just got to tell her. And I'm scared, man. I was so scared to tell her. And like pretty much everybody in my life knew this. And they're like checking in on me like, are you good? Like, I don't know. And I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have the boss I have, even though despite the stuff that's like comes with a boss who's like really killing it at this job, it's like a lot in her brain all at once. So you have to keep up with it. That's what I mean. And I go to her and I talk to her, and she was very appreciative. And she said, thank you for telling me. I've had so many employees who just like, out of nowhere, like, I gotta go do this thing. They still give her 2 weeks and stuff. And I was like, well, that's the nature of this, right? Like, we're trained to not tell our employers, because like, how would you still support me then? Like, why would you still support me if you knew I was gonna leave, even if it was like a long time from now? And like, I feel weird because I feel like I don't even know how to say like, hey, I don't know if I like this anymore, but I still need to keep doing this job so I can get money. And I still think there's value to working here and learning, but I don't think I could do a 9 to 5. Like, knowing that you're gonna have to hire a new person while you still have me, it's just weird, right? Like, how does it even work? Like, I don't know, but she's like a different type of person, I guess, right? Where she values that transparency. But I'm like, but then how does this work? Because even so, following that, I said, I don't want this to be awkward if I don't get this job though, because I want to still work here. And she said, yeah, that will be another conversation. And I said, duh, what? She said that we'll have that conversation when the time comes. If the time comes, we'll wait until we get there. But we'll have to have another conversation if you don't get that job. And I'm like, bruh, what does that mean? So yeah, I took a risk. I took a risk telling her, and I took a risk at losing my job. And I might still be out of a job. I don't know. I don't think that will be the case, because I do good work, and she was kind of freaking out, like, I don't want to lose you. Hold on. Now I gotta really pause this. Okay, I don't know what the hell is going on, but it is like active on these streets, where usually it's like nice and quiet. And I was like, yeah, I'll just do my little recording, walking, see how that goes. No, everybody's around to hear me talk to myself and drive around in their cars. Oh my God. Okay. But yeah, so I took a risk, but I felt a lot better. And regardless of it, I realized that I wanted to tell her. I had to tell her at this point. Like, I have to start changing my life. And I don't know what the next steps after that are, but I know that's the first step, right? Is to start to tell her, hey, I have another opportunity that I think I want to go do. That I know I want to go do. That I know I would have to go do. If I didn't take it, I would be more upset with myself if I did, right? It's very much the path of least resistance is how I'm navigating all of this. And it's funny, I posted a quote the other day, and a lot of people responded to it. It was like, if your path is clear, then it's not yours. And I sure as hell do not know what's happening right now. What's about to happen, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm terrified. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited because I don't know what's about to happen, but I know it's got to be good because it's going to be different. And another feeling that I was getting was that not only like this, it kind of relates to that path of least resistance, but if you don't know if something is for you or not, say you have some sort of opportunity, anything. So for example, this job opportunity, it's very scary. It's new. I don't have any details yet, right? But say they give it to me and they're like, hey, yeah, here. I imagine myself taking the opportunity. And yeah, that's stressful. I don't know what the path is going to look like. I'm very scared. I don't know. And then I imagine myself not taking it. And that just feels wrong. It feels dull and disappointing and sad. And I don't know what would happen down that path either. I don't know if something different would happen. But that's all I think I need to know, is that immediate reaction, which is, that doesn't feel right. This other thing, though scary and unknown, that feels right. That feels more right than the other thing, at least. Maybe it's not 100% right, but it feels more right than the other thing. And so I'm just going to go down it. It would be dumb if I walked away. Not like dumb, like I'll figure it out later. But right now, it's just so clear. That part, that first step is so clear to me. It's so obvious to me because it has been what I've been asking for. But yeah, it's like you gotta just do it. And free fall. It's purely out of fear that I wouldn't go do these things. That's really it. It's the unknown that I wouldn't go do these things. And I talked to my boss in hopes of like setting up this good relationship to be like, if this doesn't work, can I come back? Right? And here's the thing, like you'd be like, well, then why'd you even say this? Because like you still risked losing your job. You know, I'd rather risk that and opening up the honesty and finding out if she's not the person who I thought she was. And then I would just be like, okay, I can't work with this person anymore, right? And risk that and set this up better for me. For like, say I do get this job, it was worth the risk. Because now I know I have a solid relationship with this person. And that I strengthened it even more by being honest with her. So it was scary, but I did it. And yeah, so now I'm just sitting here waiting for more answers and more information. And I just have to sit here and trust it. And it's making me a little itchy. And a little sad. Because I'm not like attached to it, but I'm like really feeling it and I'm ready. So yeah, I don't know how this recording turned out. I'm a little nervous about that. But we shall see. Okay, I love you, bye.